Hey everybody, it's Kim and I'm back with another video. I am the Crafty Nomad and they call me that because I am all over the place when it comes to my crafting. And today will be proof of that. First of all, I wanted to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for coming over and deciding to spend some of your time with me. And thank you for subscribing. And also, welcome back to everybody who has been with me for the long haul. I really appreciate you and appreciate your support. So you guys can find me on Instagram as Kim the Crafty Nomad. You can also find me on Ravelry at Pettis Kim Knits, PettisKimKnits. Here on YouTube, I'll say this because I think people struggle with how to pronounce my YouTube channel name. So I am the Crafty Nomad. So what I post on my channel is the Crafty Nomad podcast. And maybe I should just change, I don't know if you can change the channel name like that, but I should maybe change that. When I first got on YouTube, I don't even know why I think probably to share videos of my son when he was little, but to just be able to edit a video or something, because I really didn't put it out there for the public to see. I just did it and then shared it out to family members, I think, or maybe I put it up on Facebook. I don't know. But I just named it Pettis Kim. So my name is Kim Thompson. I used to be Kim Pettis. So I'm my father. My father had 5 daughters. I have 3 sisters that are from his first marriage, and then I have 1 sister who I'm from my mom. So there are 2 of us. And so he had no daughters. He had no sons. And so for me, I try to hold on to my maiden name in different little ways, whether it be an email address or a channel name. So that's why my channel is called Pettis Kim. So anyway, I also have a Facebook group for the podcast called the Crafty Nomad Podcast Group on Facebook. I will do my very best to link everything down below. Probably not until Monday, but I will eventually link everything. I know I've been terrible at that lately, but I'm going to try to do better. Anyway, I want to make this really quick video. I don't have a ton to show, but I did want to show you guys my one finished object, show you the projects I've been working on, and then I have this idea brewing of an exciting video coming up, and I hope I can pull it off. I'm kind of hesitant to tell you about it in case I can't pull it off, but I guess if I tell you about it, I'll have to pull it off. Anyway, let me show you my finished object. This, if you are on the Facebook group, you've already seen him. And you will see that I have finished. You would have already seen that I finished Corky the Bobber. Corky the fishing bobber. This goes along with the pattern I did of the frog, Fisher the Frog, except, what did we name him? My son named him something else. Pierre? I can't remember. But anyway, the bobber goes along with the frog, and this is a pattern by the wonderfully, beautifully talented Angelia Whitson over at the little Zinnia Patch, and I will link her down below as well. I might try to put some links in just so if you want to do this pattern, you can go to it. This is a very easy, beginner-friendly pattern. If you've never done an amigurumi before, you should start with some of Angelia's patterns. I mean, I think so far I've done excuse me. So far I've done 3, but for one of them I've done twice. I've done it twice. The lovey that she made, Bowser, I made 2 Bowsers so far. But Angelia's patterns are clear. They are easy to do, and if you just really want to stick your toe in to amigurumi, give it a try. There's a lot of them out there. This one right here was amazingly easy, and she always she's creative in the way that you can put your arms on, and I just love the patterns so far. And she just released another one. What is his name? I can't remember his name, but he's a fox, and I love him, and he will be coming up on one of my lists, because right now I really just want to make amigurumis. I'm not really wanting to make anything big or hot, because summer finally showed up in Southern California, so it's hot. Anyway, here this guy is. I really love him. He's over there in the menagerie normally, but I brought him over to show you guys. And now let me show you some of the things I've been working on. So, guys, I started the 3 a.m. Grace Designs. I started the Whale Cuddler a while ago, and I have not yet to finish. I think I started to try to do this for the crochet along that Debbie over at the Canadian Crocheter and Karen from Happiness is Homemade were hosting the locale cow, and mine was going to be a California gray whale, but as you can see, that's one piece. He's not put together. And then this is the second piece, but I did make some progress, because look, he has a tail. He's curling up. I'm crocheting him fairly tight because I don't want to be able to see through. I want to have a dense fabric, so I haven't even bound this off yet, but I did get the tail made, so I did work on that. So I got those 2 pieces. When I was on my trip in Chicago, I did put a couple stitches on the peony shawl while I was on the plane, but I didn't really get a lot done on that, so no point in showing that. It doesn't look very much different than it had. But well, I guess I could show you to remind you, because I haven't shown it in a while. But it is a perfect little Southern California shawl. It's asymmetrical. You start it down here, and then you just are increasing on one side, and at some point I guess I'll start to decrease. I think I'm getting close to it, the decrease. And I'm using the Lion Brand, is it Lion Brand Ombre Life? And it's the cotton with the I don't know if you can see that, but it's just several 4 strands, I think, of cotton, and it's not really heavily twisted, but it actually is not very splitty, and it feels so good. I think it's going to be a cool shawl to have. And so this bag, I don't even want to show it because it's so dirty, but I'm keeping both of those in this bag that I made with the sheep farm scene, with the yarn ball trees and yarn ball flowers. Yep. And then I think the sheep has knitting needles as it is, but no, that bag is so dirty, guys. I shouldn't even show you that. Okay. Then I worked on 2 other projects since you talked to me last. One was my, I'm working on these Christmas socks. Oh no, hold on guys. I got a mess on my hands right now. I actually don't know, but okay, hold on a minute, I'll be right back. I gotta save my stitches. Okay, I saved my stitches. Put my glasses back on. I'm working on a pair of knitted socks. Now, as you can see here, I usually work my socks on 9-inch circulars. But then when I start going back and forth for the heel flap and gusset, which for me is the heel configuration that works the best and fits the best, the slip stitch heel flap and gusset. And it's a mess down in here, but it got better as I got up higher. So what was happening is I was knitting these. I basically hold everything on my 9-inch that I'm not gonna work, and then I break out some double points. I was using this El Cheapo double point I got it from Amazon, like 159,000 pairs for like $10. But look at that. Can you see how that's bent? It's pretty much cracked, just not broken. Because I'm like really intensely doing this when I'm doing it. So I stopped and I went and got the Susan Bates DPNs, so that the metal one, so I could finish working on my heel flap and gusset. And guys, these are my Christmas socks, and I know exactly everything because this is a bag I made. It's an idea I had, but it's not a fully fleshed out idea because I bought some of that chalkboard fabric and I thought, oh, this would be cool to write what the project is on the bag itself. And it is cool, except this chalk marker won't come off. So that is a fail. So I have to revisit the idea. I did it a while ago, and I didn't realize that the chalk marker wasn't really going to come off. And maybe there's a way to get it off, but it definitely is not going to erase off. But the cool thing about it is I wrote down exactly everything about this pair of socks. And yes, I started these in October of 2016. OMG. So I'm determined these are going to be done for this Christmas. The yarn is West Yorkshire Spinners. It is I think it's a 70/30 sock weight yarn, sock yarn in the colorway Hollyberry. And these are going to be my Christmas socks if I can get them going. So, yeah, this is what the ball looks like. And that's what I'm working on in that bag. And then I have also worked on, since you saw me last, I think this is the right bag for this. I've been working on my loom knit socks. So I'm making some shorty socks, and I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see, but I've gotten quite a bit done. It's probably about 2 inches, and I'm just doing a rolled edge, like sort of like the Rose City Rollers. And I'm using a yarn, Hot Socks, I think. Hot Socks, and this is a sock weight yarn, and it is, let me see, it's a German yarn. It's 75% virgin wool and 25% polyamide, which is the nylon portion. And let's see if I can find the colorway. I don't really see a colorway, but it's kind of fallish colors. Oh, color. Bane? I don't know. I think the colorway is Bane, but anyway, I don't know. Anyway, that is what it looks like in the ball. And let's see if you can kind of see where I'm at on that. And I'm just using the original knitting board, the His and Her sock loom. And I'm using the larger one because my foot is large. So hopefully this will work out for me. I am at the point of needing to start decreasing for the heel flap and gusset. I have watched Good Knit Stitches, I think. She does a lot of loom projects and tutorials, and she definitely has one about the heel and the heel flap and toe decrease. I've seen some of these where people don't decrease the toe, and I'm like, that is going to be one big toe, you know, section. So I found the right tutorial. I just need to watch it several more times before I actually can do it. So I'm at that point for this one sock. So I think I have another sock in the works that I'll probably put some work in on, but that is all the projects I had. Oh no, that's all the yarny projects. So I think I shared with you guys that on my last video that I had made myself a traveler's notebook, but that I did not like the cover and I was going to remake it. Well, if you also follow me on Instagram, or if you're a part of the group, you have already seen that I did just that, and I am so much happier with this cover. So it's more summery looking. The other one was cute, but it had sheep. This one has ladybugs. It actually matches that bag that I was just showed you, but this one has the ladybugs. I tried to make a coordinating tassel, and it has a little owl, which is the jingle bell, which is so cute. And then when you open it up, you can see I put a red chevron, and it has like a little red gingham button that's holding the elastic right there. So right now I've been working on scrapbooking. As you guys know, I told you that I made this to sort of scrapbook our summer. And so I've already started with the first book, the first insert, which you can just take out and work on. I think when I made the December daily one, I didn't realize I could just take out the inserts and work on them. I was working on all of them together, but it's much easier just to take this out. So let me just show you what I have so far. So the type of scrapbooker I am, I'm not really trying to coordinate or use all one collection. I'm not that kind of scrapbooker. I'm really anything goes, throw it all in there. I don't care if it coordinates or not. It's truly a scrapbook. So only thing I wish is that I didn't save anything like museum tickets or zoo tickets. I didn't save any of that, so I don't have any of that to put in here, because this would be more of a traveler's notebook if I did. But this is my son on the plane, and I'll put some more pictures in. But right here I used a die that I got from AliExpress, and I used it with my new I got myself a Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting and embossing machine. And yes, I do have a Cricut. Yes, I do have a Silhouette. But the beauty of the die cutter, the manual die cutters, is that you don't have to drag everything out and plug it into your computer and do all of that stuff. So I can just easily, you know, just crank it out and make some things. So I use that. So yeah, so you can see this is my son on the plane. I put the clock there because we woke up so early to catch the flight. I have some journaling there on that page, but then I have like just some fun little pieces there, and that's still him on the plane on our way. Made a little tag using also the die cutting machine, and then some puffy stickers. Then the second page that I got done was on the way home from the airport. My sister picked us up, and this is my great nephew here. Jordan couldn't wait to see him, and they built some Legos together. And this flap here is an envelope. And as you can see, I put a tag, it's very interactive, into the envelope, as well as you can see my journaling is in the envelope. So all of that goes into the envelope, everything that I wrote about this page. And that's Jordan as well. The camera is another little die cut that I got from AliExpress. A die a metal die. And I loved putting the camera on there because I found this, and it says snapshots of a good I'm sorry, I just got a text from my husband. Snapshots of a good, happy, charmed life. So I thought because that was there, it was cool to have the camera die cut there. And this is at my mom's house, and I journaled a little bit about how comfortable it is to just be at home, even for Jordan, who didn't grow up there. But, you know, it's his grandmother's house, and he's just very comfortable there. And then I began my next section here, but I still have to finish it up. So this is what my page looks like without being completely scrapped and decorated with stickers and stuff yet. But I wanted to show you a couple other things that I made in here. I made a little envelope, which for me, I used a cam snap as a closure for the envelope that I made. Let me see, can I show you that? Like that. And what I'm gonna do with that is, my plan is to just, whatever extra pictures I have, to put them in there. So this, I think this book, what I'm hoping to do is have it for just being at home plus going to the Children's Museum. And then the second book that I have, the second one I'm going to use just for the zoo. And then the third one will be for whatever else. Oh, no. The second one, wait. This will be for the Chicago trip completely. So I think I have enough. I don't know. Probably not. I have enough pages possibly to, actually don't think I do. So this will be starting the Chicago trip. The other book will begin the Chicago trip. Then there's going to be a book just for camp. Lots of pictures that I have from when Jordan went to camp. And then the rest of the pages will be whatever else we do for the rest of the summer. But I wanted to show you this little shaker page that I managed to figure out how to do, where, as you can see, it's kind of, I hope it moved. Did it move? No, it's not moving, but anyway, it's sort of like the sequins can go all over the place. And I made a cute little page, and that's just an insert I popped in. So anyway, that's it for that. That is where I'm at. And so I'm working on that. I still have, I've been enjoying using the new machine, and I've been enjoying just really looking at the pictures and remembering and thinking about the fact that one day Jordan's going to look at that and see it and remember that trip. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm getting back to that because, like I told you guys before, I had gotten away from it, but just having him look recently at his old scrapbooks really sparked in me and reminded me why I was doing it in the first place, so I started again. Okay, so that's it. That's all for this video. If you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and share out this video if you have some friends that you know who you think might enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm going to come back actually with another segment and talk about what I have coming up. Be right back. All right, guys, so I just wanted to say that I'm so excited. I'm so excited because the other day I was sitting at work, and all of a sudden my phone, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this because I put up a video. My phone was blowing up with notifications of people following me. So-and-so just followed you. So-and-so just followed you. And I was like, something has happened. Like, suddenly I'm getting all these followers. Somebody must have said something. And sure enough, it was the maker behind Lady Dye Yarns. She got a bag from me, and she posted about it. And all of these people started posting. People reached out to me wanting this particular bag. So I'm very excited, very grateful. And And also I feel like, oh, I gotta get making these bags because, you know, people want them. I have the fabric, but you guys know I'm like kind of like a I like to craft and make things when I want to make them. And I work full time, so I don't really run my Etsy shop like a business like I would if I had a lot of time, which I just don't. So, but because people are really interested, I'm really going to be working over this next week or so on making these bags and finishing up the bags that I already have cut. To that end, my plan is to, I'm going to do a craft-a-thon. Okay, so be on the lookout for a craft-a-thon vlog from me. Over the next week, my plan will be to get certain things done, and I will come back and let you guys know what that's going to be about with a whole separate. It'll be the introduction video you will see, but I'm going to attack making certain amount of bags out of this particular fabric. I'm actually going to start today, but you won't see this video until probably next week. There are a couple crochet things I want to finish up during this time, and definitely during this time of the craft-a-thon, I will be working on my traveler's notebook scrapbook. So that's it. That's all for today. Be on the lookout. You guys will see that vlog next week, but I will start making it today, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.